Welcome to the news at 10. We are in the wildfire season, right in the middle of it. Jude Binkley made his way to Stanley today to check on the fire that caused Redfish to be evacuated.
The Bench Lake fire has burned about 70 acres south of Stanley, and the threat of flames spreading has closed a popular recreation site. Smoke has settled over the sawtooths as crews work to battle the Bench Lake fire.
Everybody out in Idaho understands that it's hot and dry right now, and it's lodgepole pine and a lot of dead vegetation on the ground. So it's challenging country, it's remote.
The fire broke out Thursday afternoon and has grown from 40 to about 70 acres over the past day.
We had a little growth on it today, and we had a couple of spots out in front of the fire. But I think we did really good with the ground resources and the air support we've had so far.
The Bench Lake fire is burning near Redfish Lake in the Sawtooth National Recreation Area. The fire has caused an emergency closure for the Redfish Lake Recreation Complex.
The idea is to keep the public out of the area where the fire could potentially spread.
The lodge, trails, campgrounds, and roads were closed Friday afternoon.
Where the fire is located is approximately 3 miles away from the recreation complex. And given the type of fire activity we can have with this type of weather and conditions, I was concerned that we would get a lot of people in there over the weekend and that we would have fire growth moving toward the recreation complex. So I wanted to avoid that.
The U.S. Forest Service Sawtooth National Recreation Area crews have been fighting the flames with both air and ground support. The Forest Service had 76 people fighting the Bench Lake fire Friday, with 70 more firefighters coming on Saturday as part of a complex incident management team.
We are going to attempt and continue to attempt full suppression. So that is the goal. Keep the fire as small as possible. And hopefully with these additional resources that arrive tomorrow, we will be successful doing that.
The Forest Service says they'll work to reopen the Redfish Lake recreation area as soon as possible. However, there is no concrete timeline on when that may happen. Much of it is dependent on upcoming weather and conditions. In Stanley, Jude Binkley, Idaho's News Channel 7.